Intelligence isn't a fixed number. It's not a score on a test or a grade on a report card. For decades, we've been told that you're either born smart or you're not. But psychology and history tell a different story. Did you know that Charles Darwin, the man who changed biology forever, was considered quite ordinary by his teachers? Even Richard Feynman, the Nobel Prize winning physicist, had an IQ of 125, respectable, but not what people call genius level. Yet, he revolutionized science. What made the difference? It wasn't their genetics, it was their mental habits and how they used their brains. Today, I'm going to share 8 psychological signs that prove you are much smarter than you realize. Sign 1. You value thinking time over screen time. Most people think intelligence grows by consuming more videos, more news, more data. But true intelligence grows during reflection. Psychology shows that smart individuals often crave moments of silence to process their thoughts. Like Nikola Tesla, who would visualize entire inventions in his mind before touching a single tool. If you enjoy sitting in silence just to think, your brain is doing high-level processing. Sign 2. You admit when you don't know something. There is a psychological concept called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It says that people with lower ability often overestimate their brilliance, while geniuses tend to underestimate theirs. If you are comfortable saying, "I don't know, let me find out," it's a sign of high intellectual maturity. You aren't afraid of being wrong. You are obsessed with being right eventually. Sign 3. You solve problems individually first. Do you try to fix a gadget or solve a puzzle yourself before looking up the tutorial? This is a massive sign of intelligence. When you struggle with a problem, your brain creates new neural pathways, like Marie Curie, who spent years in a shed doing the hard, manual work of science. If you have the "let me try it first" attitude, your brain is built for innovation. Sign 4. You connect unrelated ideas. Can you see a link between a movie you watched and a business problem you're facing? This is called associative thinking. Smart people don't store information in boxes. They connect the dots. Steve Jobs famously said that creativity is just connecting things. If you find patterns where others see chaos, you have a high-functioning brain. Sign 5. You are highly self-critical. Do you constantly review your own work to find mistakes? While it feels like a burden, psychology calls this metacognition, the ability to think about your own thinking. This habit of self-correction is exactly how Leonardo da Vinci kept perfecting his masterpieces for years. Your overthinking is actually your brain's way of upgrading itself. Sign 6. You thrive in the night owl zone. Scientific studies have linked late-night productivity to higher intelligence scores. When the world goes quiet, your brain's executive function takes over. If you find that your best ideas come to you when everyone else is asleep, it's a sign that your brain is wired for deep, undistracted focus. Sign 7. You learn by teaching others. Psychology calls this the protege effect. If you can explain a complex topic to a 10-year-old and make them understand it, you are a genius. Smart people don't just collect facts, they digest them until they become simple. If you enjoy sharing knowledge, you are subconsciously strengthening your own neural networks. Sign 8. You embrace boredom. In an age of TikTok and instant dopamine, being able to sit with boredom is a superpower. When you are bored, your brain enters the default mode network, which is where your most creative light bulb moments happen. If you don't reach for your phone the second you're bored, you're giving your intelligence room to breathe and grow. So, how many of these signs did you recognize in yourself? Remember, intelligence isn't about being perfect. It's about being curious and consistent. If you want to continue building a stronger, sharper mind, hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment below and tell me, which sign surprised you the most? Let's start a conversation. I'll see you in the next one.